Welcome back to the magical world of Call of Duty Ghosts. My name is SeaNanners, and today, November 15th, is the official release date of Zombie Killer Squad. In the last video I talked about the free iOS game that myself, Syndicate, 3BD Games, and Section worked on. Well, it's officially here. I don't know exactly what time it's going to go live, but I was told today is the day you could check it out. And by all means, please do check it out. It will again be released on Android on the 22nd. And I would very much appreciate if you guys left your ratings and or your comments on the game itself in the app. God knows the YouTube comment system is busted. So I would probably say that that would be the best place for us to see your feedback for the game. Again, you can leave it here, but chances are you're just going to see links to things that you don't want to see, or audio files that break your headphones, or apparently there's this guy named Bob that's copy and pasted all over YouTube. Google, what are you doing? Like, is this a joke? I don't I mean, it's funny to me, but I don't see why you would do that. And I'm sure some of you out there have some angry things to say in relation to this topic. And I have been thinking about YouTube, not so much the functionality, but sort of my, I don't know, space, my sort of like presence on YouTube, and I've been doing this for quite some time, and I've sort of weathered my fair share of ups and downs, and perhaps changes like this do unintentionally affect me. I start to think about, you know, the old YouTube, and I'm not trying to be hipster, I'm not trying to be like, the old YouTube was so better. Like, I understand that things evolve and change, and we all have to kind of just be okay with that, but you know, for me, it's really weird. I've sort of, if any of you guys are aware of my past and, you know, how I started YouTube and then getting jobs and then leaving jobs and then doing this, I feel like in general, a lot of people don't understand, and I've chatted with a bunch of other gamers in the YouTube space. I don't think people really fully understand the sheer amount of time that people pump into YouTube, and I think that it is a very cruel mistress in that the thing that people think is the most amazing job ever, it's so amazing. Like, I probably spend 8 to 10, if not 12 hours a day sitting in front of a monitor. I don't think that people really get that. It's a weird thing. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be like, you guys don't understand. But YouTubers spend a shit ton of time making videos, like a unhealthy amount of time, and I try to stay very healthy, try to ride my bike and eat well, and it's really hard to stay sort of grounded in, and in addition to that, it's like everyone wants to tell you how much they don't like you and how much they love you. It's a really weird space, and again, I am totally grateful. I'm glad I'm here. Not saying that like, woe is me. I just think that it would be helpful for the general public to know that when you get into YouTube, like deep into YouTube, it consumes so much of your time. And right now, the reason I've spent so much time with things like ZKS or my business or co-founding a business or trying to find a way to make this space better is because I know that if nobody else is going to make that effort, at least I am going to try my best to make it so not only myself, but my friends, my colleagues can be happy and can do this in a way that doesn't make them feel so bogged down. And a lot of guys won't talk about it. A lot of guys will not talk about, you know, the sort of stress and anxiety that goes into YouTube, and some will, and it gets kind of weird, to be quite frank. And I try my best to not get as involved, but do know that ZKS is only the beginning. I'm trying my very best to grow out this space. Game HQ, all these things that I've talked about before. Very excited. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Do check out the game, and I will see you guys later.